Leftists are not happy with Gwen Stefani after she praised Jonathan Roumie for his recent interview with Tucker Carlson. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. So earlier this month, Gwen Stefani posted this over on X. Wow, Jonathan Roumie, you are a powerful, inspirational human. What an enlightening, intelligent, beautiful interview. Thank you for being you. And obviously, this was in response to Jonathan Roumie's interview that he conducted with Tucker Carlson. In the interview, which I've covered portions of it here on Phantom Pulse. He talked about a number of different topics, including how he ended up being chosen to play Jesus in The Chosen, the responsibility that comes with that role, his spiritual practices during Lent, his relationship with Mark Wahlberg and Chris Pratt, given that all three of those actors are promoting the Halo app or the Hallow app, the power of fasting, a discussion on the Gospels, and much more, including spiritual warfare that was also discussed as well. So lots of interesting topics and discussion, lots of wisdom from Jonathan Roumie. It was a really good interview, and I highly recommend it. But people were not happy with Gwen Stefani because she was promoting the interview, and mainly because it was conducted by Tucker Carlson, regardless of whatever they happened to discuss about, because Tucker Carlson was conducting the interview. She is therefore a bad person now. And this is what you got to see if you go and look at the responses. This guy here says, you honestly need a reality check. This is heartbreaking. Oh, Gwen becoming a right-wing grifter. Hard oof. Normalize not promoting Tucker Carlson. Another said, Gwen, as a longtime fan, you're making it harder and harder to keep supporting you. Please don't platform Tucker Carlson, the Russian propagandist. What happened to F you, I'm a girl? Another posted. I mean, it continues on and on and on and on. There's dozens of these, if not hundreds. Are you seriously promoting this? The entire Hollywood have lost their minds. Yes, promoting Jonathan Roumie, discussing his faith, discussing his role is somehow losing their minds. It's just utterly ridiculous. I mean, these people have woke brain rot. It's unfortunate. They no longer have a distinction between right and wrong. They are literally just parroting what the media and other social media influencers have told them to parrot, and they just completely view Tucker Carlson bad, evil. Anything associated with Tucker Carlson is bad, evil. There is literally no critical thinking happening at all anymore. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic, and it's sad. It's a sad state of our society. Anyways, here's another person. Says, so glad you love the guy who plays Jesus, but you do realize you're also promoting Tucker Carlson. Tragic Kingdom was my first CD at age 11. Holla Back Girl was my college anthem. You hosted a fundraiser for Barack Obama. Gwen, what has happened? And then this person tries to shame her, saying, as a day one solo career fan who has paid top dollar to see your special post-Super Bowl show, Las Vegas residency, and all of your solo tours, I am beyond disappointed in you. I'm simply done. You don't owe me anything, but I also don't owe you my dollars or respect. Another said, biggest disappointment, Gwen promoting Tucker Carlson. So again, dozens, if not hundreds of these comments just like this. Now, there were people who were standing up for her. This guy, Roger, says, stick to your faith and whatever it is you draw strength from, whether it's God, family, music, or all three, the weak and fragile ones will always try to tear you down. Howard Beale was right. Says, Gwen, thank you for posting this and allowing the world to see how unhinged people have gotten over politics. Just take a look at the responses from your fans in here. I love you because you're an OG, OC, badass. Hate to see your fans lash out because you lauded an interview. I mean, it's truly ridiculous. The response is all because she is praising Jonathan Roumie, the actor who plays Jesus on The Chosen, and the interview that he conducted with Tucker Carlson. It is truly pathetic, absolutely pathetic, and sad, and absolutely sad. But unfortunately, the hateful comments are not surprising. I mean, if you've been around the internet for any number of years over the past decade, we've seen this play out time and time again. Probably one of the biggest examples was obviously Gina Carano when she was playing Cara Dune in The Mandalorian. and then she was unceremoniously canceled by Lucasfilm and is now suing them for wrongful termination, among other different things. But this is what is going to continue to happen. I don't think this is going to go away anytime soon. However, we must remember what Christ promises us, and this is part of the Beatitudes, right? He says, "Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven. Thus they persecuted the prophets who were before you." Christ told us this was going to happen. It has happened throughout history. You can have all the examples of the martyrs. You can look at all of the people who were martyred by Rome, martyred elsewhere throughout the world, and it is continuing to happen today. Look at what is happening in Syria right now, where they are executing Christians simply because they will not forsake their God, forsake the one true God, Jesus Christ. And just to kind of bring it back with a little Hollywood here, the words of Edward Norton's Baldwin IV ring true right here. Let's play this.
When you stand before God, you cannot say, "But I was told by others to do thus," or that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Remember that.
Remember that we should, and we should also follow Gwen's small act of courage here. It is an example to follow. More should have the courage to speak out and defend what is right and just, no matter what the raging mob says or does. That small act of courage can turn into a giant avalanche, and we will finally have a nation that stands for truth and justice once again. But let me know what you guys make of what happened here with Gwen Stefani and all of the leftist rage that tried to shame her into not promoting what is true and right. Let me know what you guys make of this in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.